Well, she's a young entrepreneur that has a love and a passion for fashion. And we are so excited to have her here this morning because not only is she young and has a love for fashion, but she designs pieces that are unique to each and every one of her clients. Zané, it's so lovely to have you here. And she's from Zané Couture. Lovely to have you here. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic. I love the black dress.
It's lovely to be here. I just feel so grateful to be here and just to sit here and have this interview with you.
Fabulous. Fantastic. Zané, tell us a little bit about you. Give us a little bit of background. Who is Zané?
Okay, so Zané is from Groenewildpaal. I grew up in the lovely valley.
Nice.
And I attended high school, Klein Secondary School, and then I furthered my studies and did my diploma in clothing management, and then eventually ventured off in corporate, worked there for a bit in the fashion industry. And it was then when I realized, you know what? I always had this unction of I want to start my own business, and I actually went and did my degree in fashion. And then, long story short, I eventually left, and
wow. So tell me just a little bit about what was that moment that sparked that confirmation for you that I want to go into fashion, like this is my heart. What was that?
You know what? I've always loved fashion. I've always dressed weirdly. I was always the person at the family function wearing very bold colors, having a red suit on or a green suit, and everyone would stare at me and be like, this is so weird. What is she wearing? So it really started from a very young age. And I remember once working in corporate and I sat behind my desk. And as I sat there, I was just like, you know what, I have this yearning. Like, I just want to drown in my creativity. But I don't see it now as drowning. I see it as flying and flourishing in that. So it was just, you know, it's time. It's time that this chapter needs to close now in order to move on to the next one. Fantastic. So, yes.
Yeah, you said about creativity. I always think about creativity obviously has many forms. It can be in fashion or in art or anything like that. Tell me, what is the thing that sparked you to start this brand of Zané Couture? Like, when did you decide that I want to go and do this brand? I want to start this.
So it literally started when I was working in corporate and I was busy with my fashion degree. And while I was busy with it, it was just like I was just drawn towards having my own brand and starting my own brand. And I'm all about, you know, embracing your authentic self. And that is something I really want to, or that I try my best to portray through my brand and my business, you know, to just be yourself. And to really wear that garment and own who you are, because we are all so, you know, fearfully and wonderfully made and uniquely made that we really need to own that and we need to embrace that. So,
and if you could define fashion in your own eyes in 3 words, what would it be?
Oh, fashion. Number 1, authenticity. And also just, for me, fashion, personally. Okay, this isn't in 3 words now.
Okay, no worries, you can do 3 sentences.
So for me,
you can explain it.
When you look at style and you look at trends, right? Trends come and go, but fashion comes from within. It is who you are from inside and basically just owning that. So yes, daar is nou bietjie meer as net 3 woorde.
Yes, doe het reg. Jy het nou voorheen genoem dat about colors. I love it. I love colors, you can see. I love a little bit of bright somewhere. So why would you say that your collections that you've already done is influenced by colors most of the time?
So my first ever collection I did was actually an all-white collection, and that was, but it was based on a specific theme. So it all depends on you as a designer, or let's say you're going to work on a full-on collection, then there is something like trend research. So you go out, you look at Pinterest, you look at WGSN, your favorite influencers, whoever you see basically ties in, or whatever influencer ties in with your brand aesthetic. And then from there, and it's the same with the colors, you know, looking at what colors are trending next season, or what colors are trending the following season, and then really working with that and working with what colors really suit your brand.
That's what I wanted to ask now. Because obviously there's a lot of trends out there, but it doesn't always suit each and every one of us. We have like unique figures, the color of your skin tone, I'm guessing also needs to match with what you have on, like if you're white and you wear white and you look washed out. So how do you balance that something is trending, but also looking at what do you need to look at that it fits you nicely as a person? Obviously, your body shape and all of that.
Yeah.
How would
so for me, it's that ties more in with custom-made orders. So I would have a client coming through, and I would also give suggestions of what, and then also just trying to implement what the client also wants from a custom-made order perspective. But when it comes to creating a collection, you look at different silhouettes. You look at your specific target customer. What is it that she wants? Who is she? You know, what does she want to really feel when she wears that garment? You know, does she want to feel bold? Does she want to feel fierce? You know, so that all it ties into two different categories and two different elements. So yes, the custom made, and then there is your.
I am so glad you mentioned about custom made. So I'm excited because you have custom made pieces here this morning.
Yes, I do.
We've got a few models here that's going to show us the versatility. Because guys, I always struggle. You can see on the show, I have to obviously dress every week in a different outfit. But the one thing that I've realized is if you have that signature pieces, then you can mix and match them. And that works for me, the versatility of that. Like I can wear this jacket, not only with this jeans, but I can also wear my black formal pants with it. Yeah. So
yes, and the one thing that I also love about fashion in general is the accessory component. You know, you can make an outfit, you can completely spice it up by just adding a really nice earring. And like with your blazer, for example, you can actually style it with a tracksuit with a pair of sneakers. So there are different ways that you can actually style it. So there's so much versatility when it comes to fashion. And then another key element that I love is a vintage piece. So other than wearing my own collection, I really love anything vintage. Guys, I'm literally in my mom's cupboard.
You're literally
all the
getting
time.
me excited now.
Like, it makes me excited speaking about it. So yes, I wear all my mom's coats, my dad's blazers, and you know, spice it up with one of my pieces and just owning it and embracing it. So yes.
Yeah, just to add on to that, my mom passed away like 4 years ago, but this is literally her shoe.
What?
Yeah. And I love it. But there's so many pieces that I still have from her, like jackets. And if I think about the winter that we're going into now, the season, the jackets that she has, like the vintage pieces, like, guys, do not let those go. Keep holding on to it, please.
Yes,
Fantastic.
do not. And these shoes are so cute, and it's so in and so fashionable, and yet it has that vintage element to it, but that sophistication as well.
I think that's very important when you look at pieces,
Yes.
Yeah. And then tell us a little bit about the custom-made pieces. I know we have two beautiful models here this morning. So I'm immediately attracted to the red dress. So tell us about Cotlin has a red dress on. Give us a little bit of information. Where did this design idea come from?
Okay, so Cotlin came to me and she said she wants something that is, you know, pizzazz, something out there. And then we created this wonderful red custom-made piece for her. So it's two separate components. You have the blouse, and then you have the wrap skirt as well. So you can wear it separately also. It's quite versatile. You can wear it with a pair of heels, but at the same time, you can rock it with a pair of sneakers and a pair of boots. So yes, and then it's quite sophisticated, yet sexy. You know, it has that open in front, the open heel, but the arms are closed, and it's just, something that I created for her, and
Yeah, and I can see, like, I didn't even realize it's two pieces. Like, it looks like a dress, and then I can see now that you've mentioned it, there's two pieces. So for me, I would obviously, the top I can wear, obviously also with the high-waisted pants. I love that.
Yes, exactly.
So that would also look cute, and then, as you said, you can even dress it down with the boots like she has on now. Very, very cute.
Yeah, and you can even wear the skirt to the beach in the summer with your bikini and just put it over it.
Guys,
so it's quite versatile.
I love the fact that it's so versatile, because we girls, we always struggle with, we don't have enough clothes now. Yes. It's always that phrase.
What am I going to wear?
Yes,
Speaking of what am I going to wear, I was fervently sewing last night. This dress that I'm wearing, I'm like, no,
Oh,
I
wow.
need something for today.
Zané?
I have to
You
do
wouldn't
it
say
quick.
that.
So,
Oh my
yeah.
word, beautiful,
Thank you.
beautiful. So tell us a little bit about Lucia's purple formal shirt that she has on. I can also see it. Oh, you're pairing it also with the jeans. I love it. So tell us a little bit about that piece.
Okay, so Nusha's piece is also, you'll see the sleeve detail. I love a really nice sleeve, eh? Like I like to play around with a sleeve. So she is also, the shirt that she's wearing is quite versatile. She can look very formal. She can wear it with a high-waisted skirt or with a matching satin skirt. Or she can wear it with the jeans like she's doing now with a pair of sneakers or with a pair of heels.
Awesome.
So it's entirely up to the lady. You know, her look and feel and, you know, the vibe.
Yeah,
that
exactly. And if I look at it, I'm so in love with her hair.
Same.
It just complements it. It brings it all together, yeah? It's so nice and soft and lilac, and then the hair is like just on point.
Exactly.
I love it, I love it, I love it. Awesome. So tell me, Zané, what lies ahead for Zané Couture?
Okay, so I don't want to share too much.
No, you don't have to, I understand.
There is a lot in store, and I'm
Yes.
really excited and expectant for what is to come.
Yes, yeah.
And just grateful for every opportunity, you
Yes.
know, and just embracing it. So, yes, there's a lot to come.
Yeah.
So stay tuned and keep
Yes.
your eyes open and focused.
Yeah.
But, yes.
Yeah, we are excited to see more from you. And just to finish it off, I know that you are busy with the program from Labrad, and that you're probably very excited about that. Congratulations
Yes,
that you
thank
were
you.
one of the contestants that were selected for the program. Tell us just quickly, like, what have you learned from that so
Oh my
far?
goodness, I've learned so much. And the thing that I love about the program as well, each and every mentor, each and every person that's part of the Labrad team, each individual contributes something different. They add a value, a specific value in whatever position they are in to all the incubators, businesses.
Yes.
So I've learned so much about, you know, finances, how important that is, but at the same time, you know, growth when it comes to not only my business, but me, myself as well,
Yes.
as an entrepreneur, you know. So there is so much, and there is so much still to learn.
Yeah.
So yeah, really excited to be doing this journey and really for continuing this journey with them.
That is so awesome, and I can imagine you also learn a lot about yourself.
Yes.
Yeah? You
Yes.
discover you, Zané,
Yes.
and who you are and who you are not. And I
Yes,
love that.
exactly.
As I always say, I'm also an entrepreneur, and so I relate to that because in this journey, I'm still discovering.
Yes,
And still
exactly.
learning, yeah? And it's exciting.
It is.
Guys, this was exciting. Thank you, Zané, for joining us this morning. Tell us quickly social media platforms.
Okay,
Yeah?
so social media platforms, you can find me on Facebook, Zané Couture, and you can also find me on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then there's some other things coming as well.
Yes.
But we're going to leave that out for now.
Guys, please get a hold of Zané. Wedding dresses, anything, unique collections. This is the girl you need to contact. Zané, thank you. It was fantastic. Thank you, guys. Stay tuned for more.
And thank you so much for having me.
Fantastic. Thank you.